Hi everyone, my name is Josh. I play guitar for a band called Sweet Spirit. We're in the B-side underneath the Grog Shop in Cleveland, Ohio, and this is my pedal board. So up first is the Korg. Is it a Korg? Boss, it says right there. Up first is the Boss tuner pedal with the use sticker because that's always a good idea. Up next is the Color Box by JHS. We went on tour 2 years ago with Spoon, and they all had at least one of them. I think Alex has like 2 or 3 of them. And we were bugging them every night about what they were. It's just, I love this pedal. It can kind of take it from being kind of, it just makes it spanky, I guess, is a good, it goes from to. So then after that, it goes into the Extra Special by Mojo Hand effects. It's basically, it's like a David Gilmour type of fuzz, and John the bass player in Sweet Spirit makes fun of me every time I try and describe this pedal because it's perfect for playing the guitar solo for Comfortably Numb, which I like every time I like do something like this and I'm like, it does that, and then I go like, and that's it, and he laughs at me every fucking time because I guarantee you John can play the fucking guitar solo from Comfortably Numb. So this thing's awesome, and to me, it's the like the more classic rock kind of just like. Which I love. It's got a jazz setting, which I don't fucking use. And Sweet Spirit is a really shit-talking band, and every time I've tried to think to myself, oh, it would be cool to put it on the jazz setting, I get made fun of for it sounding like Carlos Santana, like every single fucking time. And so I usually have it on the rock setting, which when you say it out loud makes you sound like a douchebag. But it's the brighter of these two pedals. Usually 3/4 of the way through most Sweet Spirit songs, I have a guitar solo. Take Me to a Party is one of them, and so it's just like either this one or that one is the one that I'll use. And this one is great for like the really bassy, just like. Just that type of thing, like a bassier Os Mutantes type of vibe. And then this one is like a really, really, it's really, really, really smooth. This one has a lot of, oh, this is a Swollen Pickle too. I covered it in my friend Matthew Logan Vasquez's gaffer's tape. And this one is definitely gnarlier and hairier and just has that kind of, type of thing to it. This one I use for more, we have a song called Pamela, and I use this one for the intro where I double what the keyboard player's doing, which is, it's, it's just, it has less, whatever the technical term for that fucking woolly, hairy-ness is. Creates a world, a Up next is the Rainbow Machine by EarthQuaker Devices. which I fucking love. It is one of those pedals where it's like the data corruptor where like I cannot get this thing to do the same thing twice to save my fucking life, but it's awesome. And so every night we use that, and it's always entertaining to see what comes out of it at that part in the song, especially considering there's nothing else going on. I just got this, the TC Electronic Third Dimension Chorus, which is modeled after some fucking old chorus pedal that I'm sure John could tell you what it is. I have no idea. But I love it. It makes me want to play Purple Rain. It starts to get real fucking EarthQuakery towards the left half of the board. Data corruptor's the shit. There are 3 data corruptors in Sweet Spirit. I have one, John has one, and Andrew has one. And we have another band called Tear Dungeon, where we all wear latex sex masks and spit fake blood on everyone. It's YouTubeable, it's band campable. Fucking data corruptor gets a lot of mileage in Tear Dungeon. I guess the next one is the Pyramids, which I just got, but I love this pedal. It's fucking great. I haven't figured out a way to use it in Sweet Spirit other than playing fucking Barracuda for sound check, which is perfect. After the Pyramids is the DD6, the Boss DD6. I have this on my board because my buddy Denver Daly from a shit ton of amazing bands showed me about this, which I guess is like a really cliche pedal move or whatever, but it's like amazing to me, especially at the end of songs. I don't think I do it. I do it every now and then in songs to keep me entertained. But thanks, Denver. I appreciate it. But the reason I'm gonna bring my phone into the shot. The reason I put it on for this tour is we found that if you play a sample for like fucking ever before your band goes on, then when you finally turn it off, everyone feels okay and it makes everybody real uncomfortable, which is the shit. And so before each set on this tour, I've been doing this. There's a sweet, sweet spirit. And so it just does this, which is really nice at first, but then gets really, really evil after, and eventually the guy turns off the house music and whatever. And the first time I did that, and John realized what was going on, he immediately went for the rainbow machine, and I immediately realized the error of my ways in putting the rainbow machine before this, because we couldn't make it as weird as it fucking truly needs to be. But which brings me to my next pedal, your next pedal. The Avalanche Run is after that, and that thing's fucking great for all sorts of things, but is also really good for making the Sweet Spirit sample super weird, which is tight. I love sitting in my room in Texas and making what I call explosions in the sky music with it. It's just like, it immediately sounds like, I call it Friday Night Lights, but my friends are like, you know that's explosions in the sky. And she's like, okay, yeah, it's explosions in the sky. My buddy Kevin Careth gave me this Time Factor, and it's like, this is one of the most involved pedals I've ever had in my life, and have never done anything with it other than having delays and changing the time of the delay manually and then tapping it with my feet. This is 100% the fullest my board has ever been for me. Like, this is definitely, this plus like 10 more pedals is enough for me.